have our olive oil going over a medium heat.
And now you need the onion.
We're going to do a triage of aromatics
Got a
here.
small piece.
We have some fresh onions, some medium onion. Every nonna likes her stuff chopped a certain way. This is definitely the most popular way.
Very good. Fantastic.
Okay, we got some fresh onions done.
Grazie.
You're welcome. And I'm also going to add a shallot. Now, shallot's a really cool infusion between garlic and an onion. It's just going to punch up our sauce a little bit. Why do you use shallots in the sauce? Why do you use onions, garlic, and shallots?
Because it's got more flavor.
Okay. Get that all in there. And we have 5 cloves of fresh garlic. I'm just going to count these one by one. Whoa, got away from me. And then we're just going to mince that. Okay. Get that all in there. And we're all ready to add our meat.
Meat, 3 kinds of meat.
3 kinds of meat.
Pork.
We got pork sausage right here. We have some ground beef, and we have some ground veal.
There.
But why do you use 3 kinds of meat?
Because it's got all the flavor, more better than just one. Because the veal is very nice, light, and the pork, it got more flavor.
The sausage has a lot of
Sausage
flavor.
got a lot of nice flavor.
And
so like that, you mixed.
And we're using sweet sausage, not hot sausage, right?
No, I don't like people can use it like much. Me, I don't like sauce hot.
So we're going to add just a little
Like
bit of
they
water.
don't burn, yeah.
So you're kind of parboiling your meat at the same time.
Yes.
And I'm breaking this up with my hands.
This is the pork.
But we're going to find a really cool way to puree it all later.
Yeah.
It's going to be really quick and easy. So we have our meat browning, and we just want to wait for this all to brown before we add our tomatoes. And it only takes about 5 minutes. And our meat is browned and beautiful.
Yes, everything ready for the tomatoes.
So we're ready for the tomatoes? All right.
Pelati tomatoes.
We have some pelati here, which are just canned peeled tomatoes. We're going to just put that all in here.
Yes.
And we're also going to add about 2 teaspoons of tomato paste.
Yes, tomatoes paste.
And why do you add the tomato paste?
Because it gets more thick.
pelati?
The gravy's got more thick.
So we want to thicken our sauce up with that.
Yeah.
And to get a nice smooth puree on this, we're going to run an immersion blender through it. You ever see the machine?
Yes.
She calls it the machine.
I have to, yeah. What do you call?
It's the machine. This is a KitchenAid immersion
Oh, yeah, I
blender.
call machine, Italian style.
Italian style.
Yeah.
And a KitchenAid immersion blender is great because you can run it through hot sauces. You don't have to wait for things to cool down and then put it in a blender. You can just go like this and run it over the chunks of things in your sauce, and you're going to get a nice smooth puree. We're good?
Yes.
Good?
Very good, give me touch.
Look what a great puree we have.
Yeah, look so beautiful. No, nothing you can find. The meat it come chopped too, look.
Beautiful.
Very pretty. Now you have to put a parsley,
We have
chicken
some,
cube.
We have some fresh parsley
Fresh
here. What else do you want to put?
Now you put a chicken cube.
We have 2 bouillon cubes, and notice we didn't put a lot of salt into this
Nothing
sauce.
sauce.
So this is going to be our salt for our sauce. And this is chicken bouillon. No, we got some fresh basil leaves.
Yes.
And you don't have to chop these. You can just break them up with your hands.
Yes.
And you can use dried basil if you have it, but fresh basil is just a whole other
It's better
ballgame.
the summer, yeah.
And what else are we going to put?
I then butter,
We have
a pepper.
We have half a stick of butter here, and I've never seen anybody
No,
put butter in a sauce before.
No.
Why do you put butter in the sauce?
Because it's got beautiful flavor.
Just,
More sweet.
just a little body we're gonna add to the
Yeah.
sauce. Maybe not a little body in that way, but
Yeah.
a little body in our sauce and a bigger body soon later.
Let's see. Now you put a hot pepper.
Well, we have some crushed red pepper in there, and now we are just ready to let this cook down. And it's going to reduce a lot because otherwise you're going to have a watery lasagna, and nobody likes a watery lasagna.
No.
So you want to let this cook down for about 30 minutes on a medium heat. We've been cooking our sauce for 30 minutes, and we're ready to rock and roll here. And we're going to get ready to assemble our lasagna. We're going to start with a thin layer of sauce
Sauce and the butter.
at the bottom, and you want to make sure you coat your bottom evenly. What's next?
So next we got the pasta ready cook.
Now we have some fresh pasta, some lasagna pasta already made. All we did with this was boil it with a little bit of olive oil, and that's the secret to getting it to not stick together. And when we finished boiling it, we just drained it and then filled our pot up with cold water, and I swear your noodles will not stick together. And we're gonna start with some horizontal layers.
See, beautiful,
Lasagna.
nothing stick.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have one of the 3 cheeses we're going to be using. We have some fresh ricotta cheese, and we're going to use some ricotta, we're going to use some fresh mozzarella, and of course some parmigiano. And when all 3 of them melt together, it's heaven. So if your ricotta just came out of the fridge like ours did, it's probably really cold and not super spreadable yet. So what you want to do,
I want to teach before this.
she's going to teach me.
See, no, you can't do like that. Listen. You have to keep this right there. Too much ricotta.
So you want to hold one side down with a
See?
spoon.
You do like that.
And spread it out with another little spoon.
There. Yeah. Like that you do more easy. You keep like that.
Look at that. Now we're doing another layer of sauce. Okay.
That's it. Now you put mozzarella.
Now we have some fresh mozzarella.
Yeah.
And I'm going to
Yeah, you
break
cut it like that. The piece.
little pieces up.
Like this go low.
So can we talk about the priest that you cooked for? Tell me
Yes.
the story how you started to cook for the priest.
Oh, I start for 3 weeks. She say you can come for 3 weeks because I don't have the restaurant for Leni. I say, okay, I start. Have to see my cook and everyone leave to go. I stay 15 years, I can't
So the
believe.
priest asked you to come
For
cook
3
for them.
weeks,
First they said 3 weeks, then it turned into 15 years.
have to stay because he don't want me leave to go. I work for TNT, and so I have to do 2 jobs. In TNT, I go for the priest at 9 to 1 o'clock.
And what else are we going to put in here?
Now you put it in cheese.
We have a nice layer of Parmigiano cheese.
Yes.
And now all we're going to do is just keep repeating the same process.
Keep up, go up.
Until you have a nice high layer of pasta. So our lasagna looks beautiful and we're almost done with it. We're ready to add our pieces of mozzarella. So our mozzarella completes this, but one last extra thing. Just want to do a final sprinkling of Parmigiano. Good?
Yes. Ready.
And we're ready. We're ready to bake
Yes,
this.
the baking, 400 degrees, 40 minutes.
400 for 40 minutes.
Yes.
Great. So let's go over to the oven.